you have to learn to cut people off. And what I mean by that is that if you have a friend that you realize is doing stuff that isn't in the same how do I say this, like same mindset that you are, you should probably cut them off. Like if you don't want to drink and blah blah do stuff like that, and you have friends that only do that, you're probably not meant to be friends with that person, you know. And most of the time you realize when you have friends that you aren't meant to do or aren't meant to be with. Same goes with like relationships. Like if you are with someone that you most likely aren't meant to be with, it's going to be noticeable, you know. So you have to learn to cut people off. When I started college about a year ago, or almost exactly a year ago, uh, I had, like before it, I had a bunch of friends which I didn't actually see as my friends. You know, I was only friends with them because we went to the same class and it was the easiest people to hang out with. Now, a year later, I'm only friends with about one of them. You see, I cut the other ones off. It was about maybe five people, six, maybe more, I don't know, that I'm not friends with anymore because they weren't that good to be friends with. You know, you have to learn when someone isn't meant to be friends with you, and if someone does anything bad, like if they are nice to you and like say mean things, and you play it off as oh they're just my friends, blah blah blah. Most likely, if you have to explain to people, because this is legit what I had to do. I had to explain to so many people that they were only joking about stuff, that about like when they say stuff about me. I had to explain it was only jokes to a bunch of people who thought they were legit just being mean to me, which looking back at it, they were. Uh, you most likely shouldn't be friends with them. I'm sorry if I'm like talking weird. I'm tired. It's late. But yeah, if you have to explain yo, like oh my god, I can't speak right now. Okay, one last chat. One last chat. If you have to explain to people that your friends are only joking, you probably shouldn't be friends with them because if you have to explain that they're joking and other people can't see that they're joking, they're probably not joking. They're probably just saying that jokes to be able to keep doing it. You know, like the friend group I was in most likely wasn't a good friend group. Like the friend group was legit just about being mean to each other. Like that was basically all it was. We would just like every week kinda have one of the people in our friend group that was just a target for some reason. Like it wasn't planned, but that's just kinda how it went. But now, when I have new friends and stuff, like that isn't the thing. Like of course, I'm not saying that you can't joke around with your friends. Like of course, I joke around with my friends, blah blah. They say stuff that like mean stuff, but we know it's a joke. The difference is when you can't tell that it's a joke. You know, And you have to be able to know who you can joke with and who you can't. You feel me? Like, you can't just go up to someone who you're friends with, but you maybe aren't too close with, and just say, oh damn, your haircut is ugly. Or like whatever, that's just a small example, but like whatever it can be. You have to know the person and know what you can say. But if that's all it is, you probably shouldn't be friends with them. You know? There are a lot oh my god, I can't speak. There are a lot of signs when you shouldn't be friends with someone. Most likely, if that's the case, you know that's the case. And yes, cutting people off, it's hard. For me, I got a perfect opportunity because we was splitting off into different classes. Like the class I'm in now, no one that was in my other class is still in it. Like I'm the only one that's still in the class. Like in this new class of my old friends. So I got a way. Oh my god, I can't speak. I got a very easy way to cut them off. But I know it can be hard. Like if you have to see them every day, and like they're in the same class or whatever, I understand it can be hard. But just know that you have to do what's better for you, and if they aren't willing to accept that, that's still just another sign that they aren't meant to be friends with. Yeah, I think I spit maybe 1 or 2 times in this video. I'm tired. But yeah, see you in the next one. Goodbye.